Hello, welcome to another beer review. Now we're off to Brussels. We have got what I would say is well, they call it a sessionable beer from Bruges at a mere 6%. We have a beer which came from the same brewer, I think, which was associated with Straf Hendrik in Bruges. I've got all the info on me underneath here, right? First off, the beer is Brugse Zot, Bruges Full, in other words. The story, it's brewed by the Half Moon Brewery, and the story of the Half Moon Brewery, I'm reading now, is both old and new, long and short, and not surprisingly rather complicated. To begin with, the brewing history of the building in which the Half Moon is housed dates back to the era when Bruges was a great European port. Roughly the mid-1500s. It fell into the hands of the Mays family in 1856, after which, like many breweries of its time, it cycled through the production of traditional ales, modernist pilsners, eventually landing in the 1980s as a strong blonde ale known as Straf Hendrik or Strong Henry. So successful was Straf Hendrik that the Brewer Brewery acquired the brand, and production ultimately moved out of Bruges, so leaving the brewery dark for a period of 3 years. The descendants of the Mays family, the Vaness family, maintained control of the structure through and in 2005 surprised one and all by reopening the building as a production brewery. Cleverly, it started out with a series of beers called Dilemma, and drinkers were asked which version of the test brews they preferred. Brugse Zot was victorious. The name refers to an episode that took place during the Austrian rule of Bruges, when the emperor was paying a visit to the city, asked what the city would like as a gift. City elders replied that a new madhouse was needed. The emperor replied simply that if the city gates were bolted shut, the entire place could serve as a madhouse. Thus, Brugse Zot, or Full of Bruges, was born. There you go, and that's why it's called that. It's 6%. It says traditionally top fermentation beer that re-ferments in the bottle, brewed by the unique family brewery, the Half Man, which has been located in the historical heart of Bruges since 1856. Served cold. The people of Bruges are known as Brugse Zotten Bruges Fools, according to that. So I don't know if it's a blonde or, doesn't really say. 6%. So let's crack her open like you do. And there is the Bruges Full on there. There she is. Let's see what we get. Bit of honey. It's certainly like that yeastness we all know and love with Belgian beers, and a bit of cloveness to boot as well. But it's there. So let's whack her in the glass and see what she comes out with. I've never had this one before, so I don't know what I'm going to expect. It's very clear. So give her a swell, see if we can get any kind of sediment going up there. Quite clear looking, almond brown even looking, creamy looking head up there. Quite a creamy looking head. And again, you're getting a bit of honey with a bit of breadness, yeastness, if you know what I mean. It's definitely there. I'm going to go in, so cheers. So again, you get a little bit of clove, a little bit of pear even, and you do get a nice gentle note of honey as well. It is quite dry as well on the back end. It feels there's a dryness to it. It's actually quite flavoursome. You do get an element of strength as you go in with this one. You do feel that. It's very enjoyable. Is it sessionable? I would say no, and I'll say that I wouldn't session that. There's no way you would session that. Not in a cat and nails chance. Going again. Pick up a bit of almond in this as well. Going in, yeah, it's okay. It's rather nice. It's feels like there is, some might say, dare I say, a lager quality to it, but it's not really. There is more to it, more substantial taste to it than what you get from a normal lager. Definitely, it is. Yeah, quite tasty. I'll go in for one more go. Nice little cloveness is coming out more, and a bit of almondness as well. It's rather nice. So, boys and girls, Brugse Zot, not bad at all. That, highly recommend that. Haven't seen it about much, but well worth picking up if you can get hold of one. So I'll see you on my next one.